Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away as intended. It doesn't connect.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
This defense is past its...
Here's Murray. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at the 43.
His part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that.
The 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Turn of his shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Throwing on 1st down. Walton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That
with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Now that was a drive.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
no surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season.
On 1st and 10. Here's Murray. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's...
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's the receivers that spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slap defense.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, a run with counter. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup, and that'll get the 1st down.
That's all you need to really focus on is winning the division.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Murray a give. This is counter. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the
ball. Is Murray. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On any first and goal, the real estate, any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Second down and goal. Murray. This will be caught at about the 5. 5 yards that time on the... Murray now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ronnie Anderson from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it?
It's real when it comes time to play ball.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he... This is fielded at the 27.
Oh, man, here we go.
Step out of bounds here inside the 30. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
He is
trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the football.
Bad freaking pass.
But this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive...
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there.
And that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. This is taken around the 12. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Following the punt return here, the 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Murray. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on...
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run behind center with Connor. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
When the guy that is carrying a ball
Yeah, you are.
can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings.
They've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 3rd down, Walton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
good.
He gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man. First down, Murray. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll roll him out right. He'll get that one complete to counter. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers are going to
Damn it, man. That was a bad throw again.
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just did.
Fused, trying to complete passes.
The offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. And the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground.
Right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cards are going to take it.
Yes, that's what we needed. Get some life into this team.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Rotating battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
To throw, it's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come. Field position is facing 4th down.
McCann's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. One more time in this 1st half. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish it.
Done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the 2nd half. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement.
And they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
First opportunity here in the second half. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a give to Connor.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it in front of you, you're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd-level run first. That will wear on a defense.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And the point you just brought up, so maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here.
It's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The result, only 4.
He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
There's multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, a give to Connor. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw.
Walton
looking for Shepard deep.
Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down.
To accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
It really does, and I know of one team at one point whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball is gone. Didn't happen in this case. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end.
Play action, it's Murray.
This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Murray now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you...
3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups.
Touchdown! Rondale Moore from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Extra point by McCann. Up and good. Wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive. Walton is going to loft it. Deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This second half, no points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's a ball from the other.
They run for it with Hunt. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Kareem Hunt stops short of the position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce, hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got it, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Here's Connor on the read option. Pushes him over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. So far, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. A little fatigue maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
That's an 8-yard pickup, and that leads for 1st and goal. How about this offensive offensive line. They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got
third down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. Out is Tucker McCann now to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McCann's kick up and good. And that will extend their lead even further. Looking to throw. Walton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were
down. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That one out. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And he'll got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And some space here. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.